So in this video, I want to talk about what exactly DTG is. I want to talk about the pros, I want to talk about the cons, and I want to really just do a full overview of taking a blank t-shirt and turning into a t-shirt that has a design that's multicolored. DTG, or direct-to-garment printing, is kind of exactly what it is. It's basically an industrial-sized printer that allows you to print directly onto the garments. It's one of the new printing methods that are getting a lot of popularity because of the ability to do low-quantity prints while still getting high-quality detail. So one of the pros are the quick turnaround time. In comparison to screen printing, there is no setup. The fact that there is no setup cost is great for low quantity jobs. So let's pretend it's just your birthday. You want to make 4 shirts and you don't have to worry about doing a dozen, because most print shops are gonna a dozen minimum or 24 shirts, and you don't want to worry about that. You just want 4 shirts, you want them to be high quality, and you want them quickly. So that's when you lean toward the DTG side. Another pro is it's a great opportunity for doing designs that are multicolored. Let's say you're an artist, let's say you're a painter, let's say you just want a picture off Google. With DTG, you literally just email the image and then it will print directly onto the garment. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's literally what it does. Now let me go over some of the cons. And there really aren't many cons. I'm also not the biggest DTG advocate. I actually rarely ever do DTG nowadays, but when I was first starting, another big con is that mostly all my shirts were DTG. And if you have a clothing line, it's really good because of that low quantity. So like, let's pretend you want to do some super high graphic thing. You'll soon learn that when you want to do an image that has a lot of colors and it's screen printed, it becomes expensive. Each screen is an additional cost. Each color is an additional cost. And that becomes very pricey, especially when you're first starting. So that's another thing that DTG, like, I don't do it now because I'm doing more quantity. But when I was first starting, almost everything was DTG. And it was that luxury of not having to be so tied into, damn, I gotta make 50 shirts, but you only have 20 followers. Like, you won't sell most of them. So that's another thing to look for when you're thinking of DTG. But for the cons, when you're doing DTG, especially on color shirts, you have this thing called the pre-treat and the underbase. And sometimes it can leave like little stains that aren't noticeable until you do it. So it's kind of like you got to put this black little underbase so it can print on a color garment, and then you realize once you do that, it's like, damn, there's a stain here, and then that becomes kind of annoying. And then sometimes it leaves the tees a little heavy, like, because it's just literally ink. So like a shirt like this, if you do like a large graphic like this, just imagine a printer that's just printed a heavy layer of ink on a shirt. So damn, my voice is cracked. I don't know if I have to cut that out or not, but I'm not. Another con is you can really only print on cotton. So I say really because you can't print on polyester. So seeing how you can't print on polyester, you can't do like sportswear, you can't do like workout stuff, and that's another con. You could print on like canvas tote bags, and you could print on like denim jackets and stuff like that, but it's like mostly just cotton. So that's another thing you gotta really consider, because like if you wanna head out and do a bunch of workout stuff, you can't, because DTG it's mostly just for cotton. So for 100% cotton tees, perfect. But for other things, can't do it.
So hey guys, this is an Epson SureColor F2000. It's a direct-to-garment printer. It prints right to your shirt. It's as simple as sending me an image.
So right now what we're going to do is print this image. As you can see, it's very detailed. To screen print something like this, it'd be almost impossible or very, very expensive. As you see, you have 2 shades of green, you have tan, you have like 7 shades of blue, white, off-white, and we're gonna do that on this regular black tee. Step 1.
So I'm gonna take this and put it into the pre-treater. The pre-treater keeps the white ink above the dark garment, so it stops the garment from absorbing the white ink. It's essentially a primer. So you take it, you apply it to the desired area, and then you dry it. Guys, right now we're going to dry the pre-treat. The pre-treat keeps the white ink above the shirt, preventing you from not seeing it. So this shirt, if you were to print white ink on it without the pre-treat, you wouldn't see anything. So drying it helps keep the white ink above the shirt. Step 3 is putting the shirt on the printer.
we're gonna have it open now so you guys can see how it literally is like inkjets that go left to right, left to right.
Okay guys, so right now the printer is putting down a white underbase. So what this does is it allows the image to be seen. Basically, the garment's too dark, so you can't just put red. If you put red on it, you wouldn't see it.
Jill, is that you?
That's really nice.
Now the color phase. I want you guys to really see how it will instantly start turning blue. Green. And look, just like your home printer, it's now applying on top of that white underbase the greens, the blues, the whites, and then it's extraordinary detail. There you have it.
Print is now finished and the shirt is completed. So the next step is to dry it. So this is placed under the heat press again. So right now I'm going to cure it, and once this is done, the shirt is complete. Okay guys, the shirt is now printed and ready to be sold in any store. Have a good night, guys.
So there you have it. I'm gonna go over the steps with you guys one more time. Step one is you would take a blank tee. This one is black, so we need to use the pre-treat. The pre-treat is basically right here. It protects the image. So what that does is it allows you to print on colored garments. So if it was a white tee, you wouldn't need pre-treat, but okay, boom. Blank tee, pre-treat. You would heat press the pre-treat so it could get stuck inside the fibers. After that, you email whoever's doing the print for you. They load it up there. It's best to use high quality images. You can literally take an image off Google and it'll work. Draw a picture on a piece of paper and take it on an iPhone, and I've printed stuff like that, and it's still high quality. That's the pro of one of these. Like we went over before, it's really just an industrial size printer. So you send the email there, we'll put the T on here, get everything sized up, loaded up. It comes out, comes back up here. You dry it, and voila. Here's some more examples of DTG. Like I was saying earlier, if you're an artist, this is stuff that you should be doing. Like, get your stuff on tees, get your stuff on sweaters, take advantage of it. DTG is the way. It's a little more pricey, but like I said, you could do low quantities. You could just make 5. When those 5 sell out, you make another 5. But it's time for me to bounce. Been here since like 11 in the morning. I don't even know, I think it's like midnight already. I got a lot of ideas coming soon. Pop-up shop coming soon. Partnership coming soon. So stay tuned.